really well for himself. He still does like random garbage here or there, mind you, but regardless, he's taken off some solid wins here or there. Let's see if he can keep it up. Maybe go back for that second win. Again, it might be something which will work out well for him. So let's see if he can push it further. They're currently doing the stage striking at the moment. So let's see what they can do from here. What round is this? For 3, 4? Winners 4. So we've got winners 4. So we're actually quite deep into the... Oh, okay, wicked. So we're actually quite deep into the bracket at the moment. It's looking really good. And we're going to Battlefield for game 1. So we've got Peach versus Rob. In this matchup, I'd say it's probably quite bad for Rob, especially when he's being pressured, because Peach has this option where she can down air Rob. If he ever gets into a spot where he's shielding it, she can float behind him, and Rob doesn't really have any good... No, Rob doesn't have any good out of shield options from behind him. So he is kind of screwed if Khanage does decide to pressure him from behind. And that down air to the fair does follow up as a true combo at those lower percents. And Lucretio is in a bad spot at the moment. Khanage is spamming it, so he's not really losing too much from it, but he has gained stage control. So, or back, he gains neutral, so he isn't really at a bad spot. He does have Khanage in a bad spot as well. Khanage has a habit of air dodging to the ground sometimes, which is probably where Lucretio wants to look out to actually try and punish with maybe a charge up smash. Maybe a normal up smash if he is at a high enough percent to actually kill. Khanage going for the tomahawk. I think he wanted the grab, saw Lucretio moved and decided to opt for shield instead. Same way, Lucretio does have the gyro out. He's probably going to hide behind it. Goes for the shield to drop shield down smash. I wouldn't have really said that was a good option to actually follow up with, but he didn't really lose anything major for that. Goes for the up smash if Khanage was to actually just go down for him. He's not too hefty. The down throw won't follow up into the up air because he's too high a percent, and Peach is quite floaty. So I mean, it's not really the best option for the meantime, but I guess extra damage. The grab to the up throw will kill if he manages to land one on the platform. Khanage going with the end in the float to actually hold him to the ledge. It was a good option for him, I would say. Lucretio recovering back to stage. Back to the ledge safely. Khanage doesn't capitalize off of it. Khanage going with the float cancel to the fair, doesn't really gain anything off of that. That bear is something you should probably look out for, because similar to Luigi's bear as well, his body's like here one moment and then it's away like another. It's not really something which you want to get caught up in. And that up throw will take that stock, in which case it's looking like Lucretio does have the lead at the moment. Khanage, he is quite good at getting that early kill once he does come back from his second stock. Lucretio going to follow up with the down throw to the up air. Doesn't go up with it immediately, so that wasn't a combo, that was just a string. For those of you who don't know, it does still combo if he does read the DI. And the fair is going to take that stock from the middle stage at 136%. Lucretio does still have 61% as the lead as well. It isn't really something which I would say is too good for him. Same way, Khanage is bringing this back slowly. I mean, being underneath Peach isn't the best thing, because the up air is very good for cutting you out, and that up air, if Lucretio had maybe 15 more percent, 10% on Peach, he probably would have got that stock, even with the large ceiling off the top. Khanage going with a follow-up from the down throw. I'm pretty sure he knows the percentages from where they actually do follow-ups. I'm surprised they actually went for that, unless if he expected Lucretio to have bad DI, but same way, it was probably at too high a percent to actually follow up from it. Lucretio going with the hard up smash read. I mean, if Khanage went for the up smash, he probably would have got the kill, because Peach's up smash is super strong. Up throw will not kill. 5 more percent probably would have done that. Khanage is playing it quite safe. He does have Lucretio off stage. Khanage is probably going to go deep. I'd imagine he's probably going to go deep at this moment. Is he going to down air? Oh, and the back air takes that game, in which case it's looking like Khanage brought that back with on the edge of his life, at least. So I wouldn't really say it would have been comfortable, but it was quite close. He probably saw that he was running out of his fuel, and that was the one thing which gave him the push he needed. And we're going back to the run back on Battlefield. Lucretio probably feeling like he can still do this. I don't blame him. He did have the lead for a hefty amount of time. It was just that one push near the end which Khanage managed to bring back. Ooh, goes with the fair, doesn't really gain anything for that. I probably want to see more of that. If he sees Khanage ever go into a float within that vicinity, just go for it. I mean, what's the most he's going to lose? To a down air, which is a multi-hit move, to Rob's fair, which is a solid move, which does about 8% Rob's fair, maybe? About, roughly. Oh, we see the young side B coming from Lucretio. I've seen that before. Full screen against Jay Miller at the last DBZ. But Jay Miller dropped shield and it caught him somehow. Same way, back to the game. Lucretio is currently behind. Not too far behind though. He does go with the follow-up to the down throw into the up air. He does have Khanage in a bad spot. But Khanage managed to stay in control because Lucretio just doesn't capitalize off of it. Gets it up there from that. Maybe it's a read off of bad DI. I haven't really seen Khanage ever do that against anyone really. Maybe something which he's looked to explore. The up smash does take that stock from Khanage though. The rage definitely helped him. And the insta comeback flare, why not? Because I mean if you land it, it might just give you that stock lead. And he's just going to go for damage because I'd imagine he wants to preserve the risk of a Stalin back throw, which he might want to use if he can't get anything else to actually try and get the kill. Lucretio has lost his shield and he's using his fuel, and Khanage is chasing him but not really gaining anything from him. Lucretio goes with the down smash and he's getting sniped. Is he going to make it? Is Khanage going to chase him? Oh no, he decides not to go for it. The fair was risky. I mean, a back air would have killed. I would have settled for that, especially near the ledge. Let's see if he's going to get anything else from that. Oh, he goes for the tomahawk, but fails the read on which way to grab it. The dash attack, taking that stock finally. Robert has quite a large character model, so even based on DI, he probably won't be able to fall out of it, or quite easily at least. Khanage going with the tomahawk again, does get the trade off of the grab, so he doesn't really get any follow-up from it. Gets the frame trap off of Lucretio going for the air dodge as well, which is quite nice to realise off of Khanage. Could have followed up from the tech scenario from the platform on Battlefield. But same way, he didn't lose anything from it, so fair dues. I mean, if you don't lose anything from it, can you really say it's a bad option until your opponent starts catching it often? Lucretio going with the air dodge read. He likes to do that on the last stock, or when he feels that someone's going to be quite pressured. When he feels like things are coming in close, and up smash is going to take that game. So this was different from last week. 2-0 to Khanage. So last time it was 2-1 to Lucretio. But Khanage managed to take this one with the second game, I would say, being quite clean.